contractors are still undeniable by the U.S. government. So, whatever.
Ooh, this has no American flags on it.
Howdy, fellas.
Hello.
Hello.
I drop. Once Team 3 stops, you're gonna get a teleport out there.
Already told me.
Raz, you're getting attached to Vanguard 1. You're also gonna get a TP. And, Empress, what's your intention with the offer? Are you gonna fly, or are you gonna go ground?
If you haven't set up the mission for there to be flying, then we'll just go ground.
I mean, there's always the standard reinserts, and there can be light helo casts, but, yeah.
Up to you as mission maker. I mean, would the mission benefit from having an air asset? If it would, then sure. If not, we'll just go in along with the rest of your guys.
Like Alejandro got kitted up for the fucking ground. You and Collins want to run a bird then? And, we're gonna toss Alejandro too.
Man, your obliques must be massive.
They gotta be. That or it's a nervous tick, who knows. Alright, you two want to run a bird? And, spin up. Do some light helo cast with some M60s once the initial surprise is done. I'll figure out who they want to send Alejandro to, because it looks like he's grabbed ground kit.
Alrighty.
Probably sent half good on the ground too.
Vanguard 3.
Unfortunately, the jungle packed with SAMs and CSAT is not really conducive to like 4 helicopters.
Go ahead, Team 3.
Nope. But you know me.
Are we good to dismount and proceed on a point?
Fly transport once.
That's confirmed.
Yeah.
That goes for all teams. You can go ahead and dismount
who's Vanguard
start
1?
getting eyes on your sectors. If you
Vanguard
can move
1
in, go ahead and do
is
so.
Carp, Donahue, Tepez, and Arrhenius whenever he gets here.
Say the first one again.
Carp.
Harp. Okay. I just want to know whose butt I've got to go lick.
Send me Scotty.
Vanguard 1.
Hey, dude. I freaking didn't want
Vanguard
onions on this
3,
shit.
we are good for the TV.
Wait, you're gonna freaking look at me? You're gonna fix it. God dang it.
Actual 12 call signs confirm that you are dismounted, over.
Vanguard 1 is dismounted and...
Vanguard 3 dismounted.
Discord notification.
Vanguard 2 dismounted and moving on up.
No, they don't have my patch. I can literally carry anything on. Ooh. This seems cool. Ooh, what's this?
PP2K? PP2000?
Yeah, what's this? That's
No
like
idea.
a big
He
bong or
posted some
something.
sort of flare launcher or something.
Alright, Alejandro, do you have a working kit?
Nope.
Playing pretty funny freaking dress up over here. Look at my PP2000! Look at my flare launcher thingy.
Better make it fucking quick, because otherwise you're gonna get TP'd in there with half the fucking kit.
Well, you see, as long as he doesn't leave Arsenal after you teleport him, he can continue working on it. Better think of everything before you leave, though.
40 round. Where's the 40 round? There it is.
Alright, are you good to go?
Yes.
Okay. You are joining Vanguard 1 under Operator Carp.
No helis?
Bloop.
Oh, bye-bye.
No, there are helis. We just can't afford to have, half a dozen dudes occupying helis.
All Vanguard teams,
There's not
this
enough
is
to do.
Vanguard. We're
Absolutely.
dismounted and ready to move. What's your status?
Welcome to the jungle.
It's Vanguard 3. We're
Unless
holding
you
in the
wanna
tree
sit
line
at
just
base
outside
for
of
half
Point.
an hour.
Yeah.
Which, like I said, I like doing.
Vanguard 2, we're holding at the tree line, setting up ambush on any hostile targets to the east.
Like, all you gotta do is call me for your infill. I mean, your exfil. I'm good. Did you get
23
toasted
people
already?
on.
Vanguard 1, this
Oh,
is
no,
Vanguard.
That's a new person. That's a half good.
Go for Vanguard 1. Alright, just give me a status report up there.
Hello.
You guys all there?
Yes, we just got Tyler and Alex on our pause. We're just now moving into the town.
Yeah, Boogaloo left it.
Okay, good copy on that.
Gotcha.
Vanguard
Gotcha,
3,
Boogaloo.
begin pushing in. Vanguard 2,
Yep. And,
continue
have
setting up
good
your ambush.
grab a ground
Command
kit.
is going to be pushing into phase line yellow and sector 4 at this time. Out.
I don't know if you can hear me. I think I'm still on whisper.
No,
Vanguard
yes,
2
I heard it.
copies. Vanguard
Oh,
2 will
looks like you
engage
heard.
once we hear shots fired elsewhere.
Go for what kit? An assault kit?
Yeah, grab a ground kit. Vanguard Olympus.
Is there a spectate? I try to get some pretty pictures.
I did kind of yoink your camera code.
Oh,
It was
sure.
really good shit. The camera for Splendid camera is on the desk inside the cargo HQ behind you.
Aha, alrighty.
Welcome to Wongworker, half good.
Roger that. Will advise when he's on the way. Vanguard Olympus only have enough tasking for one bird. Don't want too many people sitting there bored. Guys, it'll be a good experience for them.
Why does he sound so close?
You
Oh.
good to go, have good?
I have good.
Bye, Collins!
See you on the other side.
See you on the other side. The chick boogaloo on the way.
I got Olympus Whiskey Zero Hotel on his way to you.
Vanguard 3.
Send it 3.
Vanguard 3, we've got nothing in the town. No civvies, no enemies, no intel. Nothing. Looks like they packed up and have gone south.
Keep sweeping your sector. Are we clearing all the way to the bottom of phase line yellow?
Yeah, Ruiz, how far are you guys there?
Wait, what? We made it down to the
Yeah.
waterfront over here,
Those are out
so
there.
pretty far.
Ooh.
No
Vanguard,
contact.
Vanguard 2.
Okay, Ruiz, Mullins, you guys can get your ass back here. I don't think we're gonna find anything in this side.
Roger.
Vanguard 2, Vanguard,
Returning.
go ahead.
Be advised, we have eyes on multiple hostiles in our sector,
It's
as
a
well
pretty
as a
beat-up
downed
map.
Osprey helicopter right in front of us that we're kind of overwatching
Yep.
at this time. We're still not engaging until we get a go-ahead.
Beautiful, Vanguard 2, thank you. Continue marking targets on the map. Vanguard 3 should be able to move in and help support you guys pretty soon here.
Was that a? Did we get a go call?
Vanguard,
My radios weren't set up. Now they are. I'm on.
Vanguard
Nope,
1, this is
we haven't
Vanguard.
done anything.
Okay, good. There are too many items in this base.
How many? Wait, what?
There are too many items in this base.
Oh, yes. There are a lot of items, and my frames are just for the first whole minute that I'm in here. It's good now, but dang, loading in is a chore.
I like to think that H53 just lifted that whole red burger and dropped it over here.
Alright guys, keep an eye on that
And then
road.
it lifted that Taru and dropped it
I
over
heard
here.
it too.
Yeah, that's a freaking.
Vanguard
That'd
Team
be
3.
sexy.
Go ahead, Team 3.
Are we confirmed to cross the river? We've got nothing on our side of the river in our sector. No civvies,
talking
No,
about?
no
Long
index.
negative, Team 3, do not
Didn't you
cross
see
the
the-
river.
didn't you see the
Begin
sign out front?
pushing north and set up on the right side of 2-2. We're going to surround these guys in Sector 2.
Confirmed.
It says on it. It says "Welcome to Longbury."
Well, did you say you had a visual? A visual. Roger.
I actually don't remember
you guys
seeing
with
that
me
clip
in
myself.
Vanguard.
I
Work your
don't.
way north along the road to
I
phase
can't
line
hear what
blue.
the guy sounds like.
I'm moving out now.
Roger, we're moving with you.
Oh, I got this recolor sort of mod that makes everything brighter and more Vietnamese.
Oh,
You can see it, I guess,
So,
if you go
hey,
on my
whoever's
stream,
back there in
but
the rear with Alejandro, get
with
him
it
on
with it
or,
off,
sorry,
it's
with
like
Hapgood, get him on,
putting on
channel 6.
sunglasses. With it off, it's like taking off the sunglasses.
huh. Oh, cause that's just something that runs kind of in the background that changes your display settings and stuff through Arma, right? So that's why you can run it on the server.
Let's go ahead and set up a defense blocking point on the road.
Yeah, I don't think Battle Eye
And,
will let it
14
run
of
though.
these buildings on the right side here to use as a
Oh,
little CP.
so you don't have it right now.
I have it on. I don't have
We'll set
Battle
up
Eye on,
defense
on
right
right
around
now.
here.
Oh
Just
yeah,
cover the road.
this is a private server. We don't require it.
Yeah.
Suggest we hold it up just a little bit further to where we can see down the crest.
Wee, Emperor's running out.
Sounds good, whatever works for you.
Server
Just
crashes.
careful, we got targets about 100 meters in front of us.
Thanks, Emperors.
Roger, we have solid eyes on the road for ways down from my location.
Okay, copy
Yeah, 'cause
that.
it's
Holding
not
here.
like a PBO or anything. It's something that. Like,
Right, it's a DLL.
It's like it's that medical book. Like it can work as a medical.
yeah, I've heard of that before.
I stand by.
So, maybe
Olympus, Vanguard.
There, it's Sentinels.
Requesting 1x medical book for Whiskey 0 Hotel. How copy?
Sure, 1 mud bit for Whiskey 0 Hotel.
Hapgood, it's on the way.
Copy.
Vanguard Olympus, handbook delivered.
Vanguard, this is Vanguard 2. I have eyes on the intel.
Olympus, thank you.
Eyes on
Out.
the intel.
Vanguard 2,
Uh-oh,
say
there's a
again,
fight
you have
going
eyes
on.
on the intel?
That's a firm. I have eyes on the intel.
Okay, copy that. Vanguard 3, are you being engaged?
Have good push up here with us.
I'm moving up to you.
Vanguard 2 is pushing up on the enemy from the north, or sorry, west side. Let's see if we can flank them from here.
I don't have eyes on you.
Bruce is down. Contact down.
Mullins is down.
Hey, out the back door.
It's an exit-only door.
There's one right ahead. Straight ahead.
East K.
Oof.
Shots from the north.
Mullins, green.
Alright, we're on your right and back about 20 meters.
Hurry's green.
That good bandaging.
All Vanguard
All that policy
call
is they
signs be
say
advised.
you can't
Vanguard
wear
2
US Army
is
uniforms.
at the church.
Everyone
We're
just goes
reinforcing
like
the church at this time.
freaking nuts with like the things that they
Vanguard
wear.
3, we are under heavy
No, as
fire
soon as we're clear to
on
wear
your
US Army
opposite
uniforms
flank
again, I'm
watch.
gonna be like, grooming standard, fix yourself.
Vanguard 3, Vanguard, we're in this shit right with you. You guys doing okay?
I'm a Marine Corps WH helmet.
We got one down and one, well, two down now. You just went off the C-tip.
Nah, it's Marpet.
No.
Vanguard 3, forward
Oh, yeah.
to the building about two buildings in front of you. Make it happen. Out.
Oh, it's some
Right,
weird
answer.
freaking multi.
Crossfire, we've got
the
enemy
conference
positive.
door,
We're
close
close
down,
to
Hilo.
directly northwest of us.
All right.
Oh, really? Really? Two of us went down?
Another person got toasted.
Ruiz, Mullins, come back to us. We need to help Team 3.
So,
Vanguard
where's
3,
Ronnie?
this is Vanguard. We are northwest of you. We do not have any targets.
My machine gunner didn't put down enough rounds. He was shooting like a rifle. What in the goddamn fuck is that on your rifle?
Hey man. They're not back there. More up the road.
You fucking autist.
What do you mean further up the road?
I'm just saying you don't need it.
Oh, I don't need it. I was using it for scoping out
You
the
can
other side.
loot it and have it. Fuck it. It's just like, why do you have it?
Trophies, my friend.
East, I think.
The numbers aren't come back. You know, it's 1080 policy.
Variant's down.
Very.
He's
Command
back up.
team, hold your fire. That is friendlies just east of us. Vanguard 3, this is Vanguard. Possible blue on blue. We're in the building just to your west.
A little bit faster.
I just got 40 Mike.
Well, our machine gun man didn't want to fucking shoot. Shooting like he's some fucking rifle dude. It's like he's seen one guy shoot, take one shot. Like, no, bro, you gotta put that fire down.
All I do is I got assassinated by somebody. They walked up to me, silenced weapon.
Alright, command team, let's push out here back to the road on the left side.
I did save Odie's life though, so.
I got shot.
Vanguard 3, this is Vanguard. Over.
Flyboys here to reinsert us?
Varian, take Ruiz and Hapgood with you.
But we don't have.
When there's no more Sams.
Mullins and I are gonna hold the road for now.
Yeah, get over here, buddy.
Cool.
We're just waiting on an LZ. They don't even have.
Sams aren't gonna be able to target you guys. Wrong kind of Sams.
I'm not even sure there's a good LZ in that area. Is there?
I think we got blue on blued.
Did we get blue on blue?
Big rip.
I'm pretty sure we were engaged. If you were across the river to the east,
Who the
Yeah.
fuck was across the river? Nobody was allowed to cross.
It's looking like the guy carrying the long range radio for Team 3 is dead.
Nobody.
I don't know, man.
That's a firm, but I wasn't
Nobody-
trying
nobody
to
on C
talk
type
on long
was
range. Oh, so you're saying probably the team leader.
That's a valid point.
Yeah, white.
Negative. He's not team lead. You're looking for Candlish.
Searching.
Right.
Vanguard 2, this is Vanguard.
Go for Vanguard 2.
Alright, Vanguard 2, give me a sit rep when you can.
Vanguard 2 is all green. We have secured the compound with the intel and are holding it at this time, providing security.
Very nice. I'm so glad you finally found
Vanguard
that guy.
2, good work. Stay on it. Keep providing security. Vanguard 1, this is Vanguard.
Linked up with 3. They've got 1 KIA, 1 critical.
Vanguard, this is
back to the position of the hill
Vanguard
now
2.
southwest. Confirmed hostiles across the river. How copy?
Okay, copy on that. Bring him back to the green smoke location, our building. Vanguard 2, Vanguard, go ahead.
Winters and Nandin are supposed to be medics on my team, but they do not have permission.
Ruiz, I was telling Ampers. Like
Good
everyone's
copy on
gonna
that.
abuse the crap out of this
I'll see
no
what I can do
US
to
Army uniform
raise
thing
Olympus,
until
hang
it
on.
comes until we're cleared to wear them again. And then I'm gonna be like, "Ree, my grooming standards."
Olympus, Vanguard.
Vanguard, send Olympus.
Over there and say that.
I had a report from Team 2. They said both of their medics lost medic permissions, or maybe they didn't have them in the first place. That would be Winters
I'm reading
and
because I bought RDR2 on the.
Mandine. I'm not sure if they
friggin-
both need medics,
Tempor
but can you make
thing.
sure one of
I
them
didn't
gets it?
realize that it was coming to Steam. I was like,
Roger
oh,
that.
rip.
Book is on the way.
Thank you,
sorry.
Vanguard out. Vanguard 1, this is Vanguard, over.
So I'll just do slab squat and wait.
Comms are
Go
really
for
bad
comms.
right now. On cross comms.
Alright, Vanguard 1, what's the situation up there on the north side?
We hit heavy contact. We are pushing forward towards the marker line white now.
Okay, good copy on that. Any contact,
Vanguard,
or rather,
Vanguard.
any casualties taken on your side?
Negative. Everyone's up and moving. Looks like our actual team leader should be in relatively shortly.
Yeah, it's a firm.
Vanguard,
We're gonna
Vanguard.
prep a bird to
Release
get all
KA.
casualties back inbound.
Send it.
Holy shit, they just figured that out.
Send for actual.
I've been dead for like 5 minutes.
Any time that any vanguards fire upon a small sheet metal shack towards the river on the southeastern side of the point.
Did we get wiped
The
by
southeastern side of the white
We
line.
should set up a TFT8 SOAC recruitment booth here.
Wait a
Freaking
minute,
join
is
SOAC!
that- is
are
that
coming out of
last
behind now.
action all back up?
Yo, I would support that. Yo.
Alright, hey Varian, we need to
We need a
consolidate
little
back
TFT.
at Vanguard 2's position. See what you can do to get those guys from Team 3
Join
moving
the
that way.
aviation unit.
The rest of you guys fall in on me. We're gonna push northwest Team 2 spot.
I can tell.
Don't think that he's complaining though. Freaking. If I have to sit at base half an up to get to fly exfil for the end of the mission, I'll do it.
I know how you feel.
I do not mind one bit.
Vanguard 4, I think, has wiped us out in the back end. Because I died behind our MG. I get it.
That would explain how...
I think Vanguard 4 is cleaning shit up.
Vanguard 3.
I don't know. Somebody's...
Shut up! Whoever shot me!
Pulling southwest back onto the road outside of the compound.
As I was running...
Yeah.
KIA, one unconscious moment. Third possible unconscious. Nope, 2 KIA.
Okay, Team 3, do not push southwest, push northwest towards Team 2's position. We're going to try to consolidate.
Vanguard B, we keep getting fired upon from the northwest.
We'll have to switch to Hawaiian camo.
For real.
Vanguard 1-1
thinking about it, actually.
Vanguard 1, go ahead.
I think we got your target.
1-1 actual.
If one of the reinserts pops out wearing dad pad stuff.
Do we have any reinsert options this time, over?
The plan here in a second is going to get one of those birds up to get all our casualties back in. We're going to try to consolidate forces here. Stand by.
Actual's talking about a reinsert right here, Sam.
Any Razor call sign, this net, Vanguard, 8-2, radio check.
No, I got killed by my own fucking dude.
Vanguard, this is Razor 1-1, I got your limit Charlie and 8-2.
Razor 1-1, what is your airframe and ability to get up in the air? Give me some reinserts.
I was covering Canlish and a couple other guys work on Oni.
Looks like we got Hueys.
We have UH-1 Hueys, and we got about
I don't know.
4 or 5 dudes sitting here waiting for a reinsert. If the SAMs are down, we can get up now.
Amazing.
Alright, Razor 1-1, be advised, we are at grid 041038. Break. It's a town down here. No SAM sites or AAA activity spotted. Break. Intel on SAM locations has yet to be decoded. I'm going to clear you into the area to perform a reinsert. Go ahead and keep yourself low. Come in over the jungle. Your best landing zone may be dropping these guys in the river, or potentially at the downed helicopter location just west of me. How copy?
Roger that, we copy you at grid reference 041038. We have eyes on that downed heli marker. We'll look for an LZ around there. Over.
Copy that, 1-1. I'll see you here shortly.
Who just said they got the gun?
Roger that, Razor 1-1.
It's their fucking crap. You listen to what they want.
You flying?
Why don't you take the first trip? Because you're very excited for this.
Okay, no.
We good to man up?
Yep.
Come on in.
Man up, bitches.
What do you want on the guns?
Yeah, it don't matter.
I brought my own. MG3
Well.
right? You got heavy firepower.
Alright, we got 5 aboard.
Who is that
Hello,
back there?
Mr. M60. Jesus Christ.
I think that's Ferris in the
M60
compound.
and MG3 sitting at the right side. That's terrifying.
Hey, Vanguard 3.
Go for Vanguard 3.
I went through all the
We're in the building just
too. I was in the last one.
Keep moving north. We're going to pull up the rear right behind you. Should be all clear between us and Team 2's location. I've also got a bird on the way to bring your reinserts back in.
Running at 100% rhythms.
Why do we have that weird ass fucking chopper in the back?
Slim gun traffic helicopter Razor
We got these bad
according to it to the
Vanguard 3,
east.
still working on the medical situation at the moment. Can't move.
That's the helicopter that lifted the Red Burger over here. Excuse me, Womburger.
So we don't have
Vanguard 1, this is the door. We have a slate I get down to the helicopter.
And I'm heading up to
We'll see what's there.
location.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get it right over the river.
Boss White 143 heads up. We're about 30 seconds touchdown. We'll get on your boss when we're on the ground. And Bob.
Could circle back for this landing off our right skid.
Helicopter inbound.
Short of that long building, possibly.
Oh, I mean, we could probably get it in.
Razor 1-1 Vanguard.
Or rattle in smoke, yeah.
Same for you guys. You see
Want me to answer?
Possible LZ for you on that green smoke. It'll be tight though.
That's where our friendlies are at.
Yeah, rest that got up.
I'm gonna come in from.
On the other side.
Got a cowboy hat running around and fucking serving. Got it.
Not gonna lie, it's supremely interesting to see how a real helicopter pilot handles this.
I'm gonna put skids by those.
I don't know if I have a clearance on the right.
Good on the left.
Well, good on left. Can nudge left another skid width. Yeah, nice.
Hey, mail call. I'm
Well,
looking
good.
for a squad leader.
One more
about
aboard.
Yay high, smells like bullshit and Vegemite.
All clear.
Alright, what's up?
Fine, mate. Pay attention. Where we at?
So we came in, shot some dudes,
Nice. Clear the trees.
Well, that's the way I'm going in next time.
Indeed.
Came out. But when you do something much harder than it needs to be, then you realize, oh.
Somehow I reset my ace options, and you know how we can press the interaction button? Sometimes there's a setting where it makes the sound go mute.
Oh, I didn't notice that, but they do overwrite our ace settings on this server here, so you know how it's always forced on the server that it's activate on release.
Vanguard 3, be advised I should have a medic on route
Just let us run our damn ace options the way we want to.
Yeah, especially through interactions and menu options.
Yeah, I mean, like ace settings, like server side things that affect gameplay, yeah, but I mean the menu, come on. Let me have my menu.
Let's get where you at.
I'm heading back towards your location down there.
Are you by the downed?
If you're not in the middle of anything, do you know what setting it is that controls whether or not the sound is deadened when we press ace interaction?
Oh, that's actually a mod.
Oh, a different mod. Okay.
Yeah. It's selective hearing. By default, it goes to left windows.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. I have had some people with some hearing sensitivities, so having something in there so that they can still stand the game, but at the same time, people that want to... Okay, some of the ambient sounds sounded like a helicopter crashing. Just,
No, we're both right here.
Well, no, I was worried that I could somehow hear something that the AI were doing from this far away.
That'd be a problem.
But,
Will they get all the way up here?
Yeah. I don't know why it's left Windows by default. I can't change what its default is. I don't think about modifying the mod.
Is there any reason that there's a forced setting for Ace interaction menus? Like, the server overrides all my settings.
But which menu setting particularly?
Both the interaction menu and the self interaction menus. Just they're released to select instead of click to select like I always have it, and instead of being what I look at with the other interaction menu, it has the mouse. Basically, the server just overrides. I'm just wondering if there was a specific reason that was done that way.
Standby 2. We're actually on our way back to you now.
Solid.
Just because we had a lot of people at one point that were very, very new to Arma, it was just easier to teach them off a template. I can set that so it's not overriding it on the server.
The biggest thing is the select on release. Like, if I don't want to select something, I've accidentally clicked things before because I released the button, and then, oh shit, I just switched to something more. Change something.
Yeah, I don't know about the select on release. That one's, it might just be a product of the always show cursor.
Gosh, Pacheco, you can play 5M, but you can't be here! Can't believe you. I'm gonna give him crap when I see him later.
Ooh, look at that. They found a minigun light strike vehicle.
I'm just gonna say I can't see what you're looking at.
Oh yeah, well, that's true.
But you told me. Oh, is this like a Dippin' Dots thing? No, it's a Sub-Zero thing. And there's no ice cream in it at all. I'm upset. Whoa!
Do you hear a generator running?
The ice cream machine out there is good. You feel that for me to do. Oh, you don't have any inside? Well, I'll take my business. Oh. Gosh. Why? Oh, big rip Alejandro.
I need a volunteer from our team to go grab our Vic.
Flies, there you are.
I don't even know where it is.
I'm trying to find on the map here.
we have boats coming down the river or something.
I'm hearing that too. What direction?
Southeast.
Okay, Vanguard 3, if you can, get your team into a spot and get eyes on those boats.
I have no idea where this thing is.
Neither do I.
It's an enemy vehicle moving north. I have forgotten where we have marked.
A CSAT vehicle just
down
stopped
the
on
ridge
the
line
eastern
here,
side of
so
the
it's
river.
gotta be down where you are.
Alright, Ruiz, copy that.
We don't have any vehicles with miniguns, do we?
Not us. Teams 2 and 3 have them.
Okay, that might be our own Vic. Never mind. It looked a hell of a lot like CSAT ones from last
2
week.
my team has eyes on an enemy big.
I found it.
Nice. Fuck was it?
Alright, Team 2, good copy. Mark it on the map. Are you guys in a position to engage that target?
Hear that?
Yep. It's driving now to the northwest. Not in a position really to engage. Oh, scratch that. He has a clear shot, but he needs permission.
I'll meet you on the road.
Okay, Vanguard 2, confirm that hostile Vic is on the east side of the river.
I went ahead and gave my guy the clear if it was hostile, and he's taking him out.
Yeah, I'm just up the road. Towards the church. I got you.
Someone may want to go check on Landon.
Any team, I need a medic on my position. 040039er, TAC 9er. Fucking immediately.
We missing
Copy
somebody?
that. Vanguard 1 responding.
You got that Zeus cache working for you or no?
Oh yeah. Using it
Nice.
right now.
Was it like insta-load?
Basically.
0.5 seconds, about.
After the first time.
I mean, for me, it's like it's an 8-second load normally, but going from 8 seconds to 0.5 seconds is a lot snappier.
Fuck yeah.
That's a lot.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Something across the road from them just blew up. River, that is.
It may be prudent for you guys to get up and start scouting the next area on the approach to the fob to the east.
Critical wounded down here.
All right.
Get him up shortly.
Just because apparently they can't see through the jungle today, and might result in some bad times for them if they just rush up there.
By scouting, you mean flying around with one of us with a binocular at the side?
However you want to accomplish it, just airborne and head towards that enemy fob. Or high enough so you can see over the trees.
You get schwacked by that Sam over there?
You're not going to get schwacked by a Sam.
Is there even a seat where I can use this?
I don't know.
This is the gunner's seat.
Hey, not that way, dude. Arsenal's over here. The dude in the burger hut.
Yes.
And stand by there, lady. I have one pack for you.
Ah, excellent.
I think they were just giving us standby.
Alright, green. Helicopter out back.
We can't hear you.
Green.
Hey. Sorry, I'm late.
Gosh, unacceptable.
Vanguard 1-1.
Vanguard 1. You can drop it 1-1. Go ahead.
Okay. Very well. Vanguard 1. We are setting up right along the roadway at the moment, off the road slowly to the guys past. We'll study with the
Okay, good copy on that. Vanguard 2, I'm going to have
Vanguard
3 right behind. Vanguard 1, you'll be behind them. And command and rear. Sound good?
Vanguard 2 copies. Big one.
Razor 1-1 Vanguard, go ahead.
Vanguard 1.
Vanguard, this is Razor 1-1. Be advised, we have one more reinsert for you guys. Interrogative, that previous LC still good to go.
Hold on that, Vanguard 1 out.
Razor 1-1, what's your fastest ETA to that location? Over.
We are already Oscar Mike. We're about 30 seconds out of that.
Okay, Razor 1-1, I'm going to direct you to a LZ. You're going to be passing over it in 3, 2, 1, T intersection, your left side. Grid reference 040041. How copy?
Roger, T intersection on my left side. Is that near the bridge? Over.
Affirm, north side. That's affirm, north side.
Maybe on the bridge is better.
All units hold after the first bridge. We've got one more reinsert on a chopper coming. Hold at the T intersection.
You could fit in the T intersection if they move vehicles away.
Razor 1-1, 4 friendly Vics holding at T intersection waiting for you.
Holding T.
Roger, that got us on. Well, we can make that.
Guys, hold here. Keep your Vicks off the road. We're gonna have an LZ for the chopper.
Got a tree right on your right skid. Nice light. Very good. Some bushes under you. Clear right. Well, clear right. Uh-oh.
Oh! What did I bump?
You bumped the tree on the left.
Well, that's one way to land.
It was a safe bump.
Dang, did that tree get me?
I think
Yeah, I sure did.
Hello, friends. Stand by. Let me see what I can fix. Hop in and tell me what's completely fucked, because I
Oh
can't
man,
make it.
Green, I could have used you a minute ago.
Yeah, sorry about that, brother. I had family shit.
Colton's great big bag of flex tape is at work.
I don't even know what I
Blue on
hit.
blue shit go
A
down.
tree.
Seriously,
probably.
pop it and tell him what's broken.
Yeah. Not best stop ever.
It's
Oh,
gone
man.
now. That tree got disintegrated.
Yeah, he disintegrated the tree.
Engine. Oop. All right, what's stopping you from taking off? Engine death or rotor's fucked or what?
Engine, main rotor, and fuel is leaking. Fix fuel tank first.
Fuel tank is as
All
fixed as I can
teams
make it.
hold.
Let's see if I can
We'll
fix
probably
the
be
engines.
chilling here for about 5 mics. We're gonna help Razor get this bird back airborne. Sound good?
Ish.
Hey,
I
what's
may
up,
not be able to
comrades?
fix the rotor.
We just need a jump start.
You fucked that tree
Alright,
right
everybody
good.
grab one side of the rotor and push.
On the field.
Oh man,
One
I was
engine
proud of
fixed.
getting
Not
into
even
that spot
Colton?
and then...
Not even Colton
Not
can
even-
fix it.
I'm sure there's a
Not even
crankshaft
Carlton.
somewhere.
Yeah, dude.
Look,
the engineering
main
bag
rotor
is
depth
basically a
on the
10
Huey
mil
looks
wrench
like this.
and like a-
On
like
other
a
helicopters,
55
it looks like the
gallon
main
drum of
rotor is
flex seal.
evaporating into a fine black mist. That's the sort of damage we're talking about here. And even Colton, with his magic hat of death, can't fix that.
Hey.
Yeah, no, I can't fix the
Oh,
tail
it looks
rotor,
like it's
or
fixed.
the main rotor, I don't believe. Let's see.
Oh, okay. Good luck taking it up again, though.
You're welcome.
Alright, thanks.
I'm claiming credit for that.
Have fun.
My jeez.
I think I'm clear straight up that tree. I was gonna be...
Should be clear straight up. I would bias forward and right. Nice.
Green over here.
Great.
They got one reporting.
Alright, now we got a scout to the east.
Okay, good copy.
East
Vanguard
southeast,
actual is
apparently.
ready to roll.
What route are they taking? Are they taking... Oh, that
I do know.
ASR, okay.
Alright, all teams, this is Vanguard.
That's the question. I think it's that blue.
Remember, keep dispersion. Pull those Vicks off the road once we get close, we can get eyes on.
Yeah, I believe so.
Actual Sega 1, we're gonna have to off-road it a bit. There was a
here
bridge
it is.
here. Emphasis on was.
Okay, good copy. I'll find a way around.
Okay, it's a little canyon, sort of. Yeah, I could see up the, where it does a V, about a click out from the T intersection, where they are. There's a V to the northeast. I saw up that, so that's pretty clear.
Oh, it's probably this road right here.
And pick one, be advised, Colton's taking a look at Pathfinder for you as best he can.
Okay.
Big one's just gonna YOLO.
Nothing in the gully next to it. That's good.
Wouldn't recommend that. That's the fucking sheer cliff there.
Alright, I got a little glimpse of a multi-cargo tower towards the next clearing. Yeah, don't go too close to the clearing. Yeah, maybe go over the river. I'll see what I can spot through the scopes. The field glasses. Yeah, I can only point my binoculars about like 45 degrees offset on the nose.
Off the rip. That way.
Yeah, there you go. Alright.
Big 3, ready to roll.
Big 4, ready to roll. All teams without.
I'm gonna mark the cargo tower.
Whiskey speed. Okay, I take that back, not whiskey speed. Hey, careful, there's a trench over here.
Alright, all teams nice and slow. 35 kph max.
Nope, that's not it. Alright. Vanguard, Razor 1-1, come in over.
Razor 1-1 Vanguard, go ahead.
About click down that ASR on the east side of the first big clearing you're coming to. There's an installation. We don't see a lot of personnel yet, but there's definitely recently placed structures there. Over.
Okay, Razor 1-1. You say click down the ASR to the west of the location.
Friendly helo.
Yeah, that's a firm. I got personnel up there. Definitely looks like the enemy. At least a fire team on top of a tower and additional encampment around the base.
Okay, Razor, solid copy. Thank you much. All teams, this is Vanguard. Be advised, 400 meters ahead, enemy emplacement spotted by Razor. Halt the VIX. Halt the VIX. Get them off the road immediately.
Convoy hold, convoy hold. Hangboat off-road, hangboat off-road.
Did you hear us get shot at?
Yeah, I heard us got shot at. There's definitely a fire team on top of that cargo tower.
Yeah, I only heard one pop, but
Yeah, for sure.
I'm like, I'm getting out of there.
Razor 1-1 Vanguard, be advised, 4 VIX are dismounting just southwest of that target you called. Much appreciated.
Roger that. We'll try to get a better angle without getting shot at.
Alright, Vanguard call signs, you know what to do. Let's fan out to the north and east here. Start moving on this installation.
Vanguard 2 copies, moving east.
You're 3 copies. I got 1 copy. Advancing on the run.
Alright, coming into angle.
Alright, copy that. Vanguard 1, the farthest left, north element. Vanguard 2, you're on the right side, farthest east.
Alright.
3, you're on the
Oh, got fire coming in from south of that installation. Oh, shit.
You got you.
Agreed. Like let's be advised, I got 1 engaging in direct with grenades.
Okay, I just saw an explosion based on the tower.
Yeah, I assume those are grenades. I got Vanguard personnel moving from our view right to left. They're just entering the two buildings to the right of the compound. They're attacking.
Right, how's the fire?
Oh, nice hit on the static gun on top.
GMG approaching us along road east.
Yeah, there's a vehicle. Okay, they already called it. Oh, nice. They got a flanking maneuver to the south side of. Should we be putting M60 into that, or? Should we be putting M60 into that? Roger.
All call signs, all call signs from Vanguard 1. Autonomous turrets in place at the installation.
Just remote GMG. 1, dig in, get yourself into cover. Get definitely from that GMG.
All green, I've got advantage.
All contact advice, GMG is down. The hostile traffic was buggy.
GMG at the base of the tower. Fuck.
Okay, good job. Vanguard 2.
I think I see it, yeah. Yeah, I think I also see a mortar. Yeah, I also see a mortar.
Vanguard, Razor 1-1.
GMG's down.
Razor 1-1 Vanguard, troops in contact, go ahead.
Be advised, copy traffic on channel 8. We believe we have eyes on that mounted weapon as well as an enemy mortar. Request permission to engage from current location.
Razor 1-1, I have your location. Stand by. I'll get some references for friendlies marked up for you.
Roger. Razor 1-1.
All teams, this is Vanguard. If you have green smoke, pop it on your position now. We're calling it air support.
West wall compound.
You need me to adjust for better shot?
Vanguard 2 is using
Negative.
white smoke.
Hop good, find
This is
me.
perfect.
Find me, I need a medic.
Copy that.
Razor 1-1, all Vanguard teams marking their positions with smoke at this time. You are cleared on any unmarked targets. How copy?
Reference green smoke towards
This is Razor 1-1. We tally 3 smokes popped, 1 green, 2 white. We're cleared hot.
Okay, shooting across
Hey, firm
north of the
Razor.
road
Good
from triple white smoke. I don't know if you can see that mortar emplacement or not. I hope it's pretty dead.
Would you try to move closer?
Oh, I got friendly elements crossing the road. I'm ceasing fire.
Roger.
Razor 1-1 has eyes on friendlies crossing the road into our field of fire. We're ceasing fire.
Vanguard 3, our green smoke ran out and pop more.
Vanguard 3, that's a negative.
We're getting some tracers from the main compound. Maybe,
Vanguard 1, do we have an ETA on that escort, over?
Razor's engaging at this time. They're trying to hit him from a distance.
So, although Vanguard, let's be advised, Vanguard 1's going to start pushing up its combat effective levels.
I'm going up 1. Right next to them anyway.
Vanguard 2 and Vanguard 3, keep your guys south of the road. Do not cross the road. Vanguard 1 is moving up.
got one guy on top of the tower.
Razor 1-1 Vanguard, be advised.
Large caliber
friendlies
sniper
moving
rifle.
to complex now from the west, over.
Solid copy. Vanguard elements moving into the compound.
Actual Vanguard 1, be advised, we have reached the western end of the compound. Sitting in.
Okay,
You okay?
That. I got 2 and 3 on your right. I can support you.
Hold on that, 1 out.
On your medical. Yeah, definitely pop gun guy on top of the tower. I'm pretty sure I got the mortar position as well.
What about the
GMG, I'm pretty sure they got already when we were calling. And didn't have a spot on it. Okay, your left leg bandaged. Do you need morphine?
Nah, I think I'll be good.
Okay.
Vanguard, this is Riz 1-1. We just pulled out. I should take a hit. Be advised, I believe that mortar team is down, and we should watch the dudes on top of the tower for you. GMG status is still unknown.
Razor 1-1, I had a report that GMG was neutralized as well. Thanks for the help out there. Vanguard out.
Look, scan for any enemies coming out the road.
Base of the tower.
Nothing so far.
He's down.
Yeah, I'm looking further up.
And Vanguard 3 Vanguard teams, we have
let's not get too
tower
close
time
though.
now.
Ooh, I see a possible SAM site up there. Let's not.
Possible SAM site? Shit.
Let's stay on the, let's stay on the west side.
Yeah, otherwise I got some confetti, box of confetti here. I'll toss it over the side when you say flare.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because I want to...
Friendly's moving up inside the tower now. Okay, copy that.
I'm smoking 50 cigars at once here.
I'm by the
Just ready to let them go.
Oh wait, they don't have that.
Be advised, Varian, we have ×5 ammo caches in this facility.
Tower clear.
Shiny. Mullins, is there anything we can salvage from them?
No, it doesn't look like it.
Alright, Mullins, once we're clear, start planning charges. How many do you have?
Enough.
Okay, good copy on that. Ruiz, half good. I'm gonna need some guys to go back and grab that Vic. And I'll have some guys from 2 and 3 grab their Vics as well. We're gonna hold this one so we can blow those charges up.
Roger, do we have any following objectives?
Yeah, A firm. We still haven't gotten to the SAM site.
This isn't the SAM site, okay.
This is not the SAM site.
You got an RPG,
You're big, big,
and a couple of explosives you can take out long range, east-southeast.
Oh shit!
Tiger White copies, we can have an ad on
Definitely from the east southeast, but
Alright,
no
all
clear
teams
spot.
be advised. Vanguard Actual has spotted multiple ammo caches within this compound break. We are planning demo on the ammo charges. Correction, on the ammo caches. Break. I need you each to send one of your team members back to grab your Vic, bring him up to the compound. Until then, hold security.
Vanguard 2 copies.
Yeah, right now I'm looking about 164. That's about as far left as you can
It's
look.
going a real big boom, so we need everybody about 50 meters away at least.
Yeah, that's A firm. I'm gonna
Right,
wait.
dead on compound.
In the Vics and pretty much out of here.
There's a helicopter.
Paper.
It's a Taru type CSAT camo.
Alright, copy that.
2 helicopters, 3.
At the small building directly outside of the compound.
Oh, like,
Vanguard 3, Vanguard, good copy.
There's a radar.
Oh, we're gonna form up the red line.
Yeah, there's a air search radar.
The rest of the cars are.
I think this here was their message for Macklin and then Macklin White.
Yeah, let's not get too much closer.
Okay, roger that.
Okay.
I think you're talking about that over there,
Yeah.
not this.
Vanguard, this is Razor 1-1. Come in over. Come in over.
Razor 1-1 Vanguard, send it.
We've got eyes on 1x CSAT air search radar at the compound to your east. It's in the center of the compound on the north side, as well as three times CSAT Taru helicopters on the ground. Over.
Off on the left of the road.
Razor, that is affirmative. What is your ammo condition? Over.
Roger, we got plenty of ammo for the M60s. 800 plus on both guns, but nothing heavy. Over.
Alright, solid copy on that. I assume those M60s can't do much damage to those towers. Over.
That's the most likely. Over.
Okay, good copy on that. We're going to do what we can to get that air search radar offline as quick as we can for you, so you can make sure that no targets come sneak up our ass from the jungle. Teams will be moving out here shortly. Be advised, we did plan charges on 5 ammo caches at this facility, so expect controlled dead in about 3 mics. Over.
Copy that. Supplementary 3 times launchers. Again, 3 times SAM launchers spotted in the field north of the compound.
Razor, solid copy, and we just shot down a chopper landing at the facility now.
Oh shit. What did they shoot down with?
Okay, all teams, listen up. Razor has spotted 3 enemy towers on the ground at the compound. 3 SAM launchers, 1 CSAT long-range search radar, center compound north side. We're gonna have to get out of here quick. Get your teams mounted up as soon as possible.
Vanguard 3, we can't find Vic currently. Our 1 man out there doing it.
Vanguard 3, copy that.
This is Vanguard. Vanguard 10
Vanguard 2 is mounted up.
Would you be able to point out the location of the command Vic to our guy looking for it? Over.
Let's look for it. Maybe we can search for it using the sling load.
Very one.
Vanguard 1, be advised.
Actually, I doubt the thing is sling load. That's attack ammo.
Vanguard, still satellite showing your man should make final heading 265 for about 100 meters, just past the slightly wet. Not my guy touching forward anymore, apparently.
Well, I had Olympus pointing it out to me on the radio. I was just about to tell you where it was, but apparently you grabbed someone else's Vic. Alright, whatever.
Vanguard Olympus, update intel. Have your man come bearing 35042.
Oh, enemy vehicle on the road, right side. Oh shit! Oh, that's a friendly vehicle. They just shot down a helicopter. Fuck. I thought it was shooting at me, at us.
Check your vehicles for certain contents. We might have had to fix up.
I won't.
Good thing I only put 2 shots out before I realized it was shooting up.
Vanguard,
I mean, the other way.
You have back there, bring it up. I know. I'm pretty sure we did have a mix-up on the Victors. Ours did not have a minigun.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that's probably the enemy helicopter.
Yeah, or it just something.
Olympus, Vanguard, interrogative. Has 3 found our command Vic? Over.
Vanguard Olympus, unable to check updated intel. Break. So, last known, he was heading towards that post.
Solid.
Yeah, they don't like us here.
Sure don't. Okay, I'm scanning the tree lines, trying to find
Vanguard
some of
3,
these
this
hot
is
shot
Vanguard.
takers.
Vic 3 in the column is now yours.
Reminds me of that meme that some
Vanguard from Vanguard 1.
Go ahead, T1.
There's a dog inside
Vanguard,
the
be
house.
advised, our medic is just reconnected, just reconnecting to that. We request that there's still a point at the moment.
Another helicopter inbound from the south.
How long is it going to be?
Another helicopter inbound to the compound from the south.
Invariant, be advised.
Aye, aye,
We need to be well and clear of this green tower here. I have this rigged up as well. Go to TP, go to TP.
Copy that.
Olympus, Vanguard.
It's landing by the launchers.
Olympus, Vanguard, over.
Alright, Olympus, set traffic.
Could I get a immediate rainbow bridge for Team 1's medic? She disconnected.
It's dropping off like a
and is
fire
back
team
now
by the
currently.
launchers. Maybe the operators. We should probably get into terrain cover.
Olympus, roger, stand by.
Okay, Team 1, that TP is going to be on the way for you very shortly. Vanguard 2, set traffic.
Enemy helo audio.
Did you hear that?
Break. How do you want us to roll?
Helo dropped off a team by the launchers.
From the north, south, right along the road.
The terrain around there is not very forgiving. Your best bet is to stay on the road. Let's keep these mix tight. Maximum firepower.
Oh, are we going after the helicopter? Nice, alright.
I was debating it.
Vanguard 2 copies.
Yeah, come on.
Vanguard 1, let me know as
I'll
soon
try.
as you guys are ready to roll.
Good luck with that. Not stabilized.
Roger that, Vanguard. Vanguard 1's ready whenever that TP comes. Still waiting on that, over.
Okay, Olympus said he's working on it. Out.
And I'll get you close.
All teams, hold your fire against enemy aircraft for now.
Vanguard 1 is ready to roll.
Alright, Vanguard.
Yeah, roll maneuvers are really hard to compensate for. Okay, we're getting shot at a lot. Let's not get close to the base.
Proceeds to go towards that base.
Right? Get out of here.
Vanguard 3, I didn't hear you. You guys ready to roll?
Actual 3, we're good to move.
Thank you, 3. Vanguard 2, go ahead and take us out. And all units prepare for control detonation once we're out of the compound.
It's weird, when you start firing towards the front of the aircraft, I hear the pops from your rounds going past my head as well.
Big one rolling.
I immediately recognize the word actually being shot at. I'm actually first.
Vanguard, Razor 1-1, coming over.
Big 3, go!
Razor 1-1 Vanguard, you're going to have to stand by. We're about to blow some charges here.
Copy, standing by.
All units be advised. Control demolition in 3, 2...
Going to left gunner seat.
Vanguard 2 is going to jump down at this point.
Good effect on target.
Got a vehicle moving from the compound.
Razor 1-1 Vanguard, over.
Vanguard, there's a vehicle moving from the compound towards your position. It's on the north side of the road. It's about right at the bottom of the hills, maybe 50 meters from the tree line. Break. Last enemy helicopter dropped off at least fire team size element by the launchers. So again, additional fire team by the launchers. How copy, over?
Alright, I heard a little bit about a Vic moving out of the compound to the west, and a fire team just reinforced the launchers. How's my read back?
Affirm, good read back.
Razor 1-1, much appreciated. Vanguard out.
Well, guess what? We're pretty damn close to bingo. We're ready to go back.
Yeah, we are.
Guys, keep your eye out for a hostile Vic coming in from the east side.
Vanguard, Razor 1-1.
Razor 1-1 Vanguard, troops in contact, send traffic.
Be advised, Vanguard, Razor 1-1 bingo fuel, gonna have to RTB, we'll be back in about 5 mics, over.
Razor 1-1 Vanguard, copy all.
Get that more like 2.
Vanguard 3 sounds good. Go ahead and use that.
Vanguard 2 is pushing on the north side.
Direct copy, Vanguard 2. All teams be advised there's a wall station 5 miles to
Drilling down to the northeast. One big stumps.
Roger that, yes.
Good on the right.
If you're Vanguard 3, we're pushing up on that lake compound from its southwest.
Vanguard 3.
So this is the ammo truck?
Clear up to the road.
We could
It
just
is
hop
not.
in the other one.
Yeah, alright. Oh, there's the ammo truck.
Vanguard from Vanguard 1, be advised we are off our position. We're currently at grid 059038 on the left flank. We're going to try and push up from here, over.
Alright, Vanguard 1 sounds good. Keep watching your C-tab. I got Team 3 moving into the south side of the compound now.
You happy where you are, or are you gonna switch? I'm having a lot of fun with
switch?
the binoculars. It's not stabilized.
Yeah, no, it's pretty bad.
I'm good. Vanguard
Oh,
1,
yeah,
from
one
our last, we are pinned down in position.
Alright, let's go.
Vanguard 1, good copy. Vanguard 2, do you have eyes on Team 1 from your location?
Oh, this thing does have flares. Interesting.
Yes, it does.
Covering. Hey, Varian, we're gonna have to push left flank and help them out.
Move left.
I'm on you, Varian.
Alright, taking out from FOB Slim Jim. Alright.
Vanguard, Razor 6, Dr. Mike, back to your pause for ground station, less than 1 mic.
Razor 1-1 Vanguard, good copy. Be advised, troops in contact, all sides of the compound. Heavy casualties on the north. We'll try to pop the location with smoke.
Roger that. We'll be looking for smoke.
Ooh, we got RWR beeping at us.
Vanguard 2 from Vanguard 1, be advised we are pulling medical in place at this time.
Oh, there's a launch, apparently.
Team 1, see what you can do to mark your location with smoke. We've got Razor inbound looking for
Vanguard, Razor, we've got missile threat coming from the south, over.
Razor, solid copy on that. We've got eyes on it.
Vanguard,
Oh, shit! How did it...
green smoke. Repeat last, over.
Boo.
Okay, stand by.
No.
How-
Gosh, let Empress fly for 2 minutes. Look what-
If we can hit the radar, which I can see, the missile does not function.
How does that even happen? Like, I was...
Sorry, I got too many fucking people.
Was that under the trees or was I too high over the trees?
The radar dish that is guiding the missile.
Well, obviously it didn't matter when I was doing it. I was just freaking sitting up there like da 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 da. And then you get up there and they're just like, I don't like it.
Okay, so like, we were over here, right?
Yeah, check that
We
clearance.
were here, and we were getting missiles from over here. And then we were over here, and we were still getting missiles from this direction. So, like...
I was freaking I was right here at one point. Freaking high, too.
Yeah, you literally went like this.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Okay, so I was going like this, and then I was like, missile threat, and then I came over here, and we got shot down here.
Oh my god. Yeah, they really don't like you, I guess.
Yeah. Fuck.
Is there any teams near the radar dish on the...
Maybe that crew that was dropped off finally had time to get on their launchers.
Yeah, I think so.
I got one, no eyes.
Probably
Okay.
bad
As long as
timing.
there's no team danger close to it, keep your heads down. We're gonna hit it with a rocket.
Hello there.
There's your fucking clearance.
Vanguard 3, we are just west of an empty Taru.
Okay, Vanguard 3, hold position. We're about to hit one of these radar dishes and knock it out so we can bring Razor inbound.
Stay clear of the right up. Wrong channel, sorry.
Let's see if I can kill it with a pike. I don't think it'll kill it, but whatever.
Vanguard from Vanguard 1, good impact, no effect on target.
Looks a little bit. Looks a little bit messed up, but we're gonna try again.
Copy.
Welcome to Wanda. Take your water, please.
They're lobbing 40 mics at the radar.
Huh.
Vanguard from Vanguard 1, be advised, our previous position was just hit by indirect fire. Unsure what type.
Okay, Vanguard 1, good copy on that. What's your medical status? Over.
We are pretty alright medically. Our medic's taking care of it.
Interrogative, you able to move at this time?
Dude, we didn't even lose our engine or anything. We just exploded.
Yeah, well, I mean, those are like S300 size SAMs, not manpads.
Our only place to be. Pop smoke if you need to, but let's move out.
We went back instantly. A suggestion.
Vanguard 3, that's fine. Just keep your team covering the angles there. I'm trying to get Team 1 to help you out. All elements are going to be moving into the compound because we're starting to take some mortar fire out here.
We're currently trying to get a rocket on that radio tower, but we're pinned down by enemy fire at the moment.
So,
Alright, I'm gonna try one more pike.
So,
something just happened that I have never, ever seen happen in Arma.
What's that?
Regular infantry hopping into radar vehicles like they're suddenly UAV AI.
That might be VCOM.
No! I mean, it might be, but technically they shouldn't be able to. I locked them! I intentionally locked them on the map!
Radar's down, right.
It's hilarious.
Razor 1-1 Vanguard.
The last thing I saw, well, I tabbed over to Zeus, I spun around
Vanguard,
and looked
Razor
at
1-1,
what
go
the
ahead.
gate emblem was, and I
Razor
saw
1-1, be advised, one-time long-range radar search has been destroyed. We're going to try to leave the SAM sites intact to see if we can turn those for our usage over.
It's hilarious, but damn.
It was pretty good. Like, I thought it was safe. Like, I thought it was under cheats, but no.
So close. Like another 10 meters down, you'd have been finding the missiles. Sorry, the telephone pole would have gone right over you.
Instead, no, it speared us. See, it would have been nice if it went through the open.
They keep hopping in it. I had to just go in and remove the ammo.
Vanguard 3, good copy. I'm watching your
They started firing the SAMs against ground targets.
What, sir?
One of them, it looked like it was in direct fire, but there's only one thing in that AO that can make that big of an explosion. One of the AI must have hopped into the SAM that still had ammo, turned around into the jungle, and yeeted a missile at where the Frenchies were. I hope they're having fun, because this just kind of went sideways in the most epic of fashions.
Okay, here's the plan. We take one of these tractors, they tow it, and we load it with an MLRS rocket.
Vanguard 2, good copy on that.
And we direct fire it.
What's your status on the rest of the team? Over.
That's gotta happen now.
Also, Macklin may or may not need a reinsert.
Gotcha. Let's go.
Time to go. I got that.
We are assaulting the east side along the hill.
Oh, hi.
Alright, good copy on that, Vanguard 2. Coordinate with Vanguard 3. They're already pushing on the eastern side of the compound.
Where you at? Good copy. Somewhere. I push up east. I'm in a crater.
Be advised, we are on the rockets right now.
Oy vey. Vanguard, Razor, we copy your transmission regarding radar destroyed.
They were put back in. I don't know what killed me, but it was pretty quick.
Be advised, we're headed back to the AO with 2 times QRF. So again, 2 times QRF. Request LZ, over.
Razor 1-1, solid copy. I'm going to try to vector you into the northwest side of the compound. Let me do what I can to find an LZ. It will be marked with smoke. Stand by.
Go for it, dude. I got shafted. Eventually. Your legs still hurt really bad.
See, what I should have done is flew it so that the telephone pole flew right through the big opening in the helicopter.
Yeah, that's alright.
What was it? Tomorrow.
Got me a crew intercom.
With pain.
Ah, there it is.
After the bean. Yeah. Thank you, it was a joke.
Razor 1-1, Vanguard.
This is Razor, go ahead.
Rough grid location 059er 037. TAC 4. Target marked with smoke for LZ.
Tally, yellow smoke, is that you, over?
Affirm, that's it.
Roger, coming in, 30
On the
seconds.
side of the hill looks like somebody dropped tear gas on you guys. Or fucking mustard gas.
Not ketchup gas? Alright, a couple seconds here, guys.
From the west, 2 times reinforcements.
Clear left. Yeah, clear.
Let's go out the right.
Do you need medical, or are you okay?
We all good?
I'm good for now.
Copy that.
Alright.
Hey, command, can I blow these cans as we move up?
If they're clear, yeah. I mean, if there's no friendlies around.
Vanguard, Razor, 2 times QRF, dropped off at yellow smoke.
Razor 1-1, Vanguard. Solid copy. Thank you much. Out.
Roger.
Alright, I'm gonna get a little higher into the north.
Vanguard 3 for pushing to the northern side of the compound to see
So we can see the southern and eastern tree line.
Okay, Vanguard 3.
Oh, okey-dokey.
Last remaining hostiles are northeast side. Over.
Well, Vanguard Elements, Vanguard 1 is circling the north side of the base, straggling that side.
Probably want to come on the right side. Unless I fly backwards.
No, on the right. Ah, I forgot. I loaded this loadout from the standard one, not mine. And yeah, I got these binoculars.
I put a Vector 21 in the crate in the vehicle.
Oh, sweet.
Is there a side slip indicator on the dials?
Probably is. I doubt it works though. If you notice, the artificial horizon is backwards with the way it moves, so I wouldn't rely on anything over there.
What's that?
You said last remaining hostile on the northeast.
I appear to have found what appears to be some form of breaching
Northeast.
land area, but there looks to be some used medical supplies that aren't us. I don't know, it looks like someone important.
Vanguard 1.
Okay, good intel. Hang on. Vanguard 1. Vanguard, go ahead.
Yep.
Not getting anything yet. Looking at that clearing there now.
Vanguard 1.
Sure are some trees down there.
Vanguard, be advised, all teams are inside the compound now. We've got no more hostile contact this time. We're looking pretty clear.
So those are all friendlies and people. Yeah, those are friendlies. You can tell.
Commence SSE. Make sure we don't skip any intel. Over.
Sold on that, one out.
And BF taking photos.
Alright, turning around. We're going to come to the left.
Solid, over.
On your left.
You're holding tiny binoculars.
Yep. Yeah, these things actually have a wider field of view than the Vector 21, so I just switched back to these.
Copy on that. You guys all clear over there?
It looks ridiculous.
Yeah, I know.
We found what may have been a breathing location for them. Some medical supplies used that were not used by us. We may have some critically injured that recently got out of here.
These are TFT8 standards, so this is what's in the base select loadout.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, who doesn't swap them out for Vector 21s as soon as they get out of freaking Ranger or Air Crew?
Olympus.
Alejandro dipped.
Radio check.
Oh, I don't know.
Alright, Olympus.
Because he just started playing 5M.
Alright, Olympus, be advised, Vanguard has secured enemy FOB and AAA location at 061036 break. Secured multiple aircraft on the ground, including one times Orca arms.
British ground stuff.
We also came across an enemy briefing area, some medical supplies here on the ground.
I'm beyond my traverse limit, I can't see them anymore.
Possible HVT.
Got a whole bunch of green smoke pop now.
Requesting further tasking. Over.
Swapping, right?
Vanguard Olympus. Roger. Reference Site 1, captured 061036. Multiple captured helos on the deck. Great. Roger, possible HVT. Radar sites 30 clicks east. Picked up 2 pop-up contacts low over the tree line. Approximately. Great. An hour and a quarter ago, possibly with that HVT attending Site 1.
Pop-up
No further
contacts,
tasking
30
at this
clicks
time.
east.
Clear to RTB.
30 clicks east. 30 clicks!
Olympus, Vanguard, good copy on all. We'll get these teams mounted up and head back to base.
That's twice the width of Strat. I mean, Altus.
Further on Olympus, this is Vanguard. How busy is Bravo team? Would they be interested in picking up our VIX? Maybe we can take some of these aircraft back with us. Over.
Oh my god, it's all destroyed.
Alright, Olympus. A firm Bravo team should be coming off their resting period break. Go ahead and requisition whatever you can from that fob. Carry it back to Slim Jim. Break.
Can you go down there and fly one of
Bravo
those
team
things
will
back?
come 03
Nah.
to recover the base.
Alright, Olympus, Vanguard. Good copy on all. Much appreciated. We'll bring back whatever we can. Out.
You're talking about it on command channel.
All teams, this is Vanguard.
8.
Break.
Oh, I'm not even freaking listening to 8. I was, and then it was like, nope, too close. Whatever. Have your conversation, guys.
Found at this facility. Break.
I wonder if there's anything here we can still
Between
load.
the three of your teams,
Well, there is.
I want you guys to make sure that all of these aircraft get back to base. Vanguard command team.
You pick up the porta potty or something and dump it on someone's head.
Vanguard 2, solid copy.
They got something a little forward, a little right. Not sure what it is.
I can't see direct below us. I think it's an ammo. Oh yeah, it's an ammo crate.
Orca. Colton's jumped into the heavy lift tower.
Olympus, Vanguard.
What have I got?
Vanguard, send Olympus.
Be advised, helicopters have no fuel.
Oh, I think it's a weapons box, like one of those rectangular crates.
Bravo to pick up.
Can confirm. Third person confirmed. Yes.
Return our...
Oh, we'll take it.
Team 2.
The hostile, or rather captured helicopters are out of fuel, so Bravo needs to
so you don't have to worry about it.
Oh god, it's blow up.
Correction.
Two of those helicopters remain. One helicopter has exploded due to bouncing around like a motherfucker. How copy?
Helicopters are blowing out of the base.
Roger that.
Oh, no.
Vanguard. May have found a glitch in the matrix.
I can't see yet.
Solid Olympus, we'll see what they can do.
Oh, not the base, the FOB. The enemy helicopters that were trying to fly back.
Oh, okay.
Surprisingly, it's still attached.
Oh, yes, it's floating like 5 feet in front of a hook, though.
No, don't go ahead and walk. We're gonna get the medical situation addressed. We'll bring back whatever fix we can. Remember, we've still got Razor out there. We need to careful with our guys out of here.
Hey, I need a
Wait, were they trying to fly back? One of those helicopters?
Yeah, they were.
Oh, gosh, they neglect us. Jeez.
Pay no mind to the glitch in the matrix.
Hey, Olympus, would you mind helping out the team by that destroyed chopper with some medical? They didn't take well to glitches in the matrix, thank you.
I work on the Burger Town, home of the Town Burger. Can I take your order?
Backward down, and our helos seem to be detonating.
Alright, Vanguard 2, we're getting some Zeus medical help from you guys. Don't
What is that box?
We're gonna try to focus on the other two back here. Stay well away from them because they may explode also.
Permission forward?
Copy that.
I'm gonna take off.
No, it's empty. God damn it. Fuck.
Another reinsert.
But yeah, we'll take you there.
Okay.
Collins, do you want to take the other chopper and so we can take more fuel back if we need to?
Transport to our road, down the end of the road.
gonna do some formation flying.
On the way.
Okay, I'm gonna have command team meet you by the Orca back there.
Razor 1-1 Vanguard.
Over Razor.
Razor, I will have you guys come back inbound to transport command element back to base here momentarily. Break. We are going to be sling loading one armed Orca back to base. We've got a helicopter here trying to make the pickup at this time. Over.
Stand by, Bruce.
Solid copy. Razor flight of 2 Hueys are departing Slim Jim ETA to your location, about 2 mics, over.
Drop your roll.
Alright, Razor, good copy on all. We'll see you shortly.
611.
Razor 1-1, Razor 6, what short wave were you about?
Alright, there are attacks stand by. You want us to get you to the Orca and carry us over?
Vanguard 1, you have another helicopter.
Solid copy.
Well, there's an Orca
Get on
down
it,
here, but
pilot.
it's out of fuel. So,
I'm on 3.
Okay, don't worry about it. We're gonna
Out on the skids.
We've already got
Taking off to the south.
grab all your guys, report to you immediately, and then we're
Alright, gently. Picking up the slack in 2.
we don't have a bird.
1.
We don't have a bird.
Black.
Tango 1. This bird we are
Loading
at.
50
Orca
kph.
has no fuel. Over.
Okay,
Vanguard
Vanguard 1,
5.
sorry, didn't copy that originally. Be
We've
advised,
got 70
Razor,
kph.
Flight 2, Hueys are inbound, ETA 2 mics, they'll be taking us back to base. Over.
Copy that. We got one out.
Turning 090, speed, increasing speed up to 150.
Order 450.
Let's bring it up to 200.
200. Well, we'll get one formation flight in. I don't know if I trust the fuel to make it back.
What part of the H is it on?
Pretty much just covering the H in hull.
Oh boy. Alright, let's start slowing it down. 170. 150. We'll orbit along the tree line at 100 kph. Vanguard, Razor, we're in orbit around your location.
Connor,
Get us an LZ, over.
Razor, Vanguard, good copy. I'm going to try to put you down on top of one of these shacks. You might
down to 550,
hold your
sir.
bird, maybe. Got green smoke going out now.
Good now.
Okay.
Alright, Collins, I'll go, we'll go around. I'll go east of the green smoke, you go west of the green smoke.
Roger, 1-1, take him west.
Yeah, that tower is for command.
I'll risk it. I'll be in the tower. Get you back at base.
I'll ride back with the rest of the guys. Marion, take the rest of our team and head back now.
Alright.
I'll put other birds on air to internet.
All is on board.
Everybody on board?
To the east. These helicopters just jump in.
What's up there, shits?
We're all on board. See you back at base.
Tyler appears to be down.
Trip.
Fuck, roger that. He's up, get in, Tyler, get in. Medical into Kilo.
Got it.
Olympus, Vanguard. And Olympus.
6
All
is
of us?
1-1.
Point,
Roger,
point,
that.
point.
Got one more spot.
Yeah.
Alright, it's full, I think.
That's it, last man.
Okay.
Roger, stands 1 pound star or deep.
Doing better.
I'm away to the south. I'll follow you back.
Roger that. Unidentified Taro sharing this Venom on your left.
How did you lose so much blood? Vampires. I mean... I'm also opposed for mini beaches.
I'm not playing. For the record.
Oh, that's suspicious.
Don't worry, one
There's one
helicopter
taking
is
the
dropping off another one.
far south pad.
Copy, you're on the far south pad.
It's not letting me stitch.
Already switched. Sorry.
Razor 1-1, nice landing.
Did you run out of fuel?
Yep.
Jesus.
Oh
my God.
That fell out of the story.
I brought back a enemy crate.
What'd you go and do that for?
It might have some treasures in it.
You breathing. Reflection of your personality? I don't know.
It is a reflection of my personality.
Put him in a body bag.
There it is. How do you feel about it now?
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Hi guys, spread the circle out. Bring it out. Over there. Bring it out to the walls.
He's trying to put the box into...
Oh my god, he's inserting it. Please accept this payment.
What is it, like
Give me
cocaine
your red
and hookers?
burger.
Cocaine and geisha girls?
Take out order, please. Take out order, please.
Someone grab a snap of that. Alright. Circle the
You'll
fuck out.
take order, please.
It's a rivery.
Standing right here. You correct, huh? Yep.
It's okay, you guys are allowed to bring it in.
Back up.
It's
Yep.
like your character dude
What's
is
the question?
trying to lip sync to Rap God. Apparently.
Raz, Colton, Aramia, slide down one to the left. Thank you.
Taking it down, it's all good.
We gonna have to
24 people over
do
here
this
today?
like flat on the top TFT8 style. Otherwise, it's gonna get
Yeah, we can do that.
really fashion.
What's the question, Tom?
Andy, pick a spot in the circle. Get the fuck out of the middle.
I think he's tied up.
Why am I handcuffed?
I'm trying to fix it, bro. My bad. I shipped that one, dude.
I mean, I've got it turned on, but oh damn.
What do you want from nothing? A rubber biscuit?
Whatever that autism just was.
You're not in the circle. Find a spot in the circle.
He watches
It's
over
not
us.
another person's asshole. Repeat, the circle is not another person's asshole.
In the wrong meeting, I guess, then.
Might help some people if it were.
This is not Ass Eaters Anonymous.
Alright.
AA's for quitters.
Gentlemen. Make sure you are on yelling. We're gonna do debrief a little bit differently because we had 24 fucking people going to borrow something from TFT8 that they call bottom to the top. We start at the bottom of TeamSpeak and go all the way up to my dumbass at the top. Any questions? Alrighty. Good. That means you first.
Oh, I have to say the only negative thing I had was my frames were really choppy throughout the op. I almost crashed twice. Didn't, so I managed to stick in. Had a great time being a medic though. That was a fun time. And as you can tell, I'm wearing my press uniform. This stands for pressing freedom onto commies.
Nice.
So that's why I have press written on all of my gear. That is all.
Alright. Dragonzer, I think it's your first stop with us. I don't remember you playing with us on an official op before. Quick pro quo with a debrief. If you got something negative, have some sort of suggestion to follow it up. And of course, if you enjoyed the op, I think you enjoyed the op.
It was fun. I had no real issues. It's just the way you all do things is quite different than how I am used to. Other than that, it was fun. Crashed at the end because of the amount of smoke, but other than that, fun.
Alright. Got to fly around, got to shoot an M60. I'm pretty sure I smoked a guy right off the tower. Behind, he was trying to hide behind the superstructure of the tower. That was pretty satisfying. Collins did a few tight landings. One maybe a little too tight, but got out of there. I got shot by a telephone pole. That the AI is super smart at utilizing, so we'll have to be careful about that. But lots of fun. A little jerky, but you know that's flavor for you. Collins?
Well, first of all, good up. As always, guys, thanks for having us. I had a great time, as always, again. Yeah, so I think I almost killed everybody twice. Luckily, the helo didn't explode from hitting that tree in that LZ. And, whoever was on my bird knows that we ran out of fuel before we touched down over here.
That did.
Yeah.
Props to Collins. We all walked out of that one.
That was actually a damn good landing for no fuel.
Hashtag on rotation.
Good day.
Did you seriously auto-rotate that thing in?
Yes.
Yeah, no bullshit.
Fucking mad props.
Whilst everyone in the helicopter was screaming, auto-rotate! Auto-rotate! Auto-rotate!
The louder you scream, the faster it lands.
All of you realize he is an actual helicopter pilot in real life, right?
Fucking mad lad.
Okay, anyways, carry on. Anything else?
No, good.
Alright. Reese.
Alright, I don't know, man. I don't have anything bad that can be rectified. Yeah, you can push on, Winters.
Okay. Yeah. A lot of fun. Being a medic for the first time was chaotic. Thank you for bearing with me.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright. And Dean.
No, good up. The only thing that happened to me was I got shot down by a minigun, so all fun.
I think I have that on stream.
I was just waiting to make sure Dean was done. Yeah, for my first op, I thought it was pretty good. Didn't really have any problems at all, except that time I got blown up in a helicopter and I got evaporated apparently. But you know, the way things go.
Vest.
After that. Well, welcome to the unit, dude. And thanks for coming.
Man.
All right, next, Tempest.
I'm always my medic, so yeah. I shot 3 bullets and they didn't hit anyone, so that's interesting. It was pretty crazy. Put a lot of people back together. Around all over the place. Nothing really bad to say about anything. Good op. That's all I got. That's it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I think I found my new favorite primary for this, especially for fighting anyone in heavy body armor, so CSAT or Russians or anything like that. But no, there's a lot of fun. I think I packed more AT than I needed to. I shot 1 rocket, and I was down to 25 rounds on my last mag on my primary, so maybe more.
What are you running?
More, a 9mm submachine gun. But more mags, less rockets next time, I think. It was good. I had fun. Didn't really have any frame rate issues, except for when we were all hauling ass through the jungle driving. So that's just normal. Next.
Cambodia.
Oh.
It was cool. I guess my only constructive criticism is y'all need to buy a book on NATO weapons and study it so you can recognize who you're shooting at, because the guy that killed me was 5 feet in front of my face and looked at me when he pulled the trigger.
All I saw was a head.
Yeah, and a big fucking gun mounted up on the ledge too, I bet.
I don't know what the fuck.
That's my criticism.
I don't know what the fuck your weapons are. I don't know what the enemy's weapons are. That's all I got to say about that. Every single person in this group has a different set.
Fight.
All right.
Fight.
Oh, he talking
fucking
shit.
break. All right. We will address that blue on blue incident towards the end. Carrying on, Donahue.
Got to shoot a guy in the face with an HET grenade, litty titty. Stole helicopters, also litty titty. Good times, that by all.
Fabulous. Canlish.
Other than it was pretty fun. Other than the clusterfuck in the village, where, as others have noted, the PID is 1, difficult in the jungle, and 2, if you shoot first and then don't expect someone to shoot back at you, well, at least I don't know. But other than that, the last little bit was fun. Other than the blue on blue, and I have no complaints. Also, did we have more of a turnout tonight than we did last Friday? Seems like it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Keep
yeah, I
this
think
shit
by
up.
1 more.
Well, hell yeah. Either way, keep it up. Fucking great. When people here to play with, always good.
Yeah, right.
Okay, we're gonna break from the order real quick because Tyler has to skedaddle. Tyler, hit it.
Pretty much. Well, we just have a lot of people
Tyler.
in Warma, and then a few
Tyler,
from the
not
other
Macklin.
group.
Tyler.
TFT8 are here.
There's too many Tylers. There's too many.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought it was me. That's awkward.
Nice, Macklin, nice.
Like, what the?
Oh.
Shut the fuck up, Macklin!
Tyler, your turn.
No, I thought it was good. Everything worked. I think it went pretty well, except for the random exploding kilos there at the end, and apparently that one blue on blue I missed. But I did like how Vanguard 1 stuck together pretty well, and we got our orders clear from our uppers, so that was nice and clear from my end. That's it. I'm done. Going to get food.
All right. If you don't mind.
Take it easy, dude.
Looks like next in line is
Mullins.
Chaos. And in some parts it's bad, and in other parts it's really good. Once I stopped giving a shit and just started pushing trenches and acting like it was World War II, it was fun. Not really my thing, but, you know, it is what it is. That's
alrighty. Wait! Captain Redhead.
Comms were worse this Friday than last Friday. Tactical ability worse this Friday than last Friday. And behavior was worse this Friday than last Friday. Get with your teams, figure your shit out. I'll see you guys next Friday. That could have been better, guys.
Roger that. Okay, O'Neill.
Squad crosscom to crosscom is
you not on yelling?
Shout, my man, shout.
There we go. Sorry.
Can't hear you.
Squad crosscom.
Speak up.
A little dead from what I.
He's speaking, but we can't hear shit.
I'm on yell.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
So yeah. Squad crosscoms was a little fucky. I hopped on there at one point, set my radio, and yeah. Don't feel like people are communicating important information necessarily, just a lot of communication. Aside from that, PID, need to know who you're shooting at before you shoot at them. When you know who you're shooting at and you're shooting at them, make sure they're dead. A couple of surviving CSAT guys got 2 tapped, 3 taps. Need to work on explosives and vehicle, crude weapon discipline. But aside from that, I think the op was decent. Just settling in. And there's more people, and the roster's kind of changing, so it's going to be hard for the squad leads to kind of wrangle people. Constructive. I guess need to get more time in the saddle with your guys. Aside from that, that's about it.
Alrighty. Thank you for that. Medic.
I had fun. No complaints. We did well in Vanguard 2, I felt like. Besides, we had one of our members get killed by the blue on blue. Wasn't sure exactly how that happened. But other than that, I mean, I guess it came down to a little Zerg at the end, but it was just kind of, I guess, that location we were attacking. But I had fun. No complaints. Forward to next Friday.
Cool. Alright, moving on. Ramius.
I had a good time. Vanguard 1 did well as we usually do. I was quite happy with them, even if I missed the first section in the town. Yeah, it was a bit of a mess, and I did see some other stuff happening out there. I didn't have enough perspective to make any comment on it. Other than, of course, you know, the usual rules of PRD, all that sort of shit. But yeah, had a good time. And peace through power.
Roger that. Great.
All right. I had a pretty good time as well. I came in an hour and a half, I think, after the op had already started. No, thanks for the most part for waiting for me, guys. But yeah, it seemed like the op was pretty cool. The assault, the big assault push was pretty neat. The exploding helicopters was definitely strange. Medicing, of course, as always, was a good time. I really liked having a partner medic. Me rolling with Hapgood was pretty fun. It was nice having somebody like covering him while he medics people, or you know, medicing one person and then they're doing stuff. And I liked how many medics there are. I'm glad to see you guys out there kicking ass and getting our boys patched up and sending them back into the meat grinder. It was cool. It was really neat. I wasn't on radio as hardcore. I never am, but I didn't get a chance to check and see what was going on with the communication, if I could have helped at all. But I'd like it if we maybe had some things that we do on the weekdays together, all of us, to kind of, you know, help us feel like we're a cohesive team when it comes to the Friday ops finally when they get here. Yeah, just a thought. But yeah, had a good time. Hope you guys did too. That's it from me.
All right, moving on. Macklin.
Wanted to say I think Vanguard 2 as a whole did a sorry, I'm not trying to like do my own order. I think the members of Vanguard 2 did a really good job following my orders and whatnot, and communicating between our own members. So good job on that, Vanguard 2. As far as down, I'd probably say it'd be nice if we could have had a little bit more of a plan going into the SAM site. on that same topic, I think it was really cool how we assaulted that installation. I thought we did that pretty smoothly, at least from my perspective. How we just split up and hit it from a couple different sides, and but that was something we didn't plan for, so we couldn't have planned in advance to attack it. But we just kind of did it effectively. However, on the SAM site, we just kind of rolled in there, and it was like there's no plan, there's no angles, there was no speed. That I would have liked to have planned that a little bit before we rolled in there. But an up, I don't know, I had a lot of fun. Vanguard 2, I think as a whole, had a lot of fun, so I'm happy. Good mission. That's it.
Cool. All right. Skipping myself and moving on to Westgate, who will be delivering his own, and the comments from Varian, who his Arma died, and then his computer decided to keel over, so he's off for the night.
Oof.
Cool, guys. So, once again, thank you all for coming. I actually said earlier, I think there was only one more person than last week, but no, it was actually like 4 or 5 more people from last week. So that's awesome. I love to see the turnout high. I'd love to hear that you guys, for the most part, had a lot of fun. I'll start with the feedback that Varian sent me. He said I could paraphrase this if I wanted to, because some of it might be a bit harsh, but I'm not going to paraphrase it. I'm going to read exactly what he said. And he said, well put together operation. Teams were a bit all over the place at times. Blue on blue happened, and people need to accept that and stop bitching about it. Suck it up and be professional. I'll follow up what he said there with my interpretation of that. The time to bitch about it is not during the op. The time to bitch about it is now after the op. So we can talk about it, figure out what happened, prove. From my perspective, what I saw, and I think O'Neill actually mentioned this already, there was a lot of communication, but not a lot of effective communication. There were teams, as Varian said, all over the place, but teams were not talking to each other enough to tell them where they were in relation. I heard a lot of teams talking to me, but unfortunately that became somewhat of a bottleneck. And when command team starts taking fire, for example, it becomes then hard for us to serve as that distributor of information. So it seems like the more you guys can learn to talk to each other from team to team, the better it's going to be for everyone, and the more we can reduce the chance of blue on blue. I know it sucks. It feels very shitty to get hit by your own team, and ultimately I know that we're all not wearing the same gear, not even close. It makes PID even that much more important. But I can say one more thing on this topic, guys. Slow down. Everyone has this rush to try to get shit done really quickly. Just honest feedback. I've seen this from leading operations for about 2 years now. The more we rush when there's a ton of people, the more bad shit is going to happen. Just be patient. Let the mission develop. Don't feel that you always need to, be charging ahead. Okay, some more stuff from my side. I'm sorry, this will be a little bit long-winded because I did write a few things down. There really was no great plan for the last SAM site. One alternative, we could have taken a little bit slower, just set up some eyes, but threat level in the area was already getting pretty high. Enemy was starting to pull reinforcements in. I didn't want us to get caught out there. So overall, we made the decision to pretty much just rush in. We took some contact right off the bat. Teams wound up spreading out. Team 3, you guys did a very good job there, pushing in on the southeast flank, using that defilade, getting yourselves up to that front gate and punching a hole right through it. Good work. I know Team 1 and 2 got a little bit tied down. It happens. We'll keep working on it, and that's one point where I could have slowed down and maybe tried to reevaluate before rushing in. Hindsight's always 20/20. I came into this operation saying we need some medics, We didn't have a lot of medics assigned already in the roster. We don't have a lot of people billeted as medics. And for what it's worth, with blue on blues and all the casualties we took from enemy fire, I'm glad some people got training experience as medics tonight. Really good operation for that. The final thing I will say in regards to feedback for the op is I heard a couple times over the radio when I asked for smokes to be popped or people talking about equipment, I heard a couple times like, oh, I don't have green smoke, or oh, I don't carry one of those. That type of thing can easily be avoided, guys, and we already built out a whole thing called the Basic Operator's Kit. Green smoke is a part of it. There's between all of us, if we're all carrying 2 green smokes, which is part of that kit, we should never be running out in an op. So I need you guys all to take a look at that document. Make sure you're carrying some of that essential equipment. Alright, lastly, if anyone is still looking to be assigned to a team permanently, if you liked your team leader tonight, if you liked the people you played with, or maybe if you didn't like the people you played with, didn't like your team leader, but you know where you want to be, please send me a PM and I will get you slotted in with a team. That's all. Sorry that was a bit long, but thank you. Harris, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. So, from the mission maker's side, well done going up against something that, you know, that it sounds really simple when you get the briefing, but once you hit the shit, things can tend to go sideways. I'll echo Westgate's and Varian's points, as well as I believe Node was the first one to mention it. Lots of communication, not a lot of effective communication, especially between the teams. Something else that I personally participated in that led to some of the confusion, some of the blue on blue. I noticed after taking some legitimate casualties, I don't know which team it was, but they were, you know, they weren't calling for backup, they were dealing with medical, they were all looking at casualties, they weren't looking around. So, controlled an AI, walked up behind them, emptied literally every single mag that this AI had, and nobody turned around. This, where is he? And head down against the shed. I think at one point, one of them was within 3 meters of you and would have wiped all of you if he'd had any ammo left. Always, always, always have someone on security. Not because I want to control an AI and walk up and murder all of you as a, you know, punishment or a lesson, but because the AI will do that. You know, the AI, their courage, their intelligence, etc. will vary unit to unit, and you'll have some that will run away from the battlefield after getting suppressed, but you'll also have the ones that get separated from their unit and decide, if I'm gonna die Rambo style, and will flank the fuck out of you. Always be on security, especially because when you have teams not really communicating between each other, they've taken casualties, there's smoke everywhere. Security and communication would have solved, I think, some of our biggest issues in the town. I'll get to that PTS in just a moment. No, that was not me. That was an AI. Carrying on, I tried to get Razor up to recon the road towards the fob because I knew what I had there, and getting back into the swing of things, shaking off the rust, something for Westgate as well as, you know, others that may have access to the radios. Feel free to use the assets at your disposal. If you want to bring a darter, fucking bring a darter. You know, if you have an air crew, use them. You know, go put them to use. Say, hey, I want you to go here. Even if they're looking at an open field that could have enemies in it, it's better that they go and look than you come into that open field and suddenly there's a fob there. What else? Right, the final attack on the SAM site. Yes, a little unorganized, but I think with a combination of kind of this fluid squad movement, you guys did fairly well with it, especially intercepting some of the choppers that were coming in with reinforcements. It was maybe 2 squads heavily dug in, and it did better than I would have expected. Overall, for the operation, I think there was under 10 casualties through the entire thing across 3 major objectives and 24 people in the 23 players in the operation. Really good guys, especially with some of the hell that you had to deal with. Hapgood, go and hit that PTS.
Oh, was that the guy running around with a pistol?
Yes.
I shot him. That's who got him. I got him.
There were multiple guys running around with pistols where, you know, that they were about to sneak up and cream whatever team they were closest to, and I emptied the mag over that team's heads, and no one turned around.
Yeah, I was coming.
I swapped to the pistol, kept firing, no one turned around. Something to improve on. Wrap it up. Thanks, guys, for coming. I didn't expect to have, 23 players this week on top of the 20 that we had the first week. Westgate said blue on blue sucks, but all we can do is learn from it. And hope to see you all next week.
Oh, Ferris?
Yeah.
You are a sadistic prick for putting a fucking automated GMG on there, by the way. That is evil.
It is, but CSAT is evil. That's why we're here.
Hence why the press is here.
Quick question.
Go ahead,
Did we
Tempest.
take heavy artillery fire at any point?
Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. Thank you for reminding me. So, last story time before we get dismissed, Mullins, if you can stop dancing, that'd be wonderful. So, at some point during the final FOB raid on the SAM site, SAM sites were going to sit there. They weren't fully set up yet. Helicopter was going to have no issues until the AI suddenly decided that they were vehicles, and one hopped in one of the SAM sites and one hopped in the radar site, and over the radio, as I'm monitoring a couple of different things, sending in reinforcements, I hear Razor 6 taking missiles, popping a Zeus, and all I see is this giant white vapor trail as a telephone pole blows up the only TFT8 unit logo on the map. I had half expected them to get in there, but the SAM sites were locked. Near the end, I had to resort to removing their ammo via Zeus so they would stop hopping in there. Or if they did hop in, they would hop out immediately. That big explosion that you saw was not indirect fire artillery. That was some poor unfortunate soul in the woods getting point blank shot at by a S-750 Rhea missile.
Jesus!
Yep.
So
What the
some
fuck?
CSAT motherfucker decided to swivel and dumbfire a long-range SAM at us?
Not only that, he phased into the AI chip on the SAM site and remote controlled it to point it at the woods to fire not only missiles at Razors, they were running away profusely, but whatever poor sap was behind that trench and got hit in the face with a missile.
Yeah, we thought it was indirect because that was the former position we were in.
Yes.
Yeah, we actually had left
that. I didn't see anybody, so I figured, but that's that. Thank you for reminding me. I almost totally forgot about the SAMs. Anyways, unless there are any other immediate questions.
I have one. The minigun fire that was in the town originally, was that from the other Quillen that it actually ended up blowing up in the water over there? Or what was that?
So the Quinlan that blew up on the bridge